The video you are about to watch contains strong language and potential triggers for survivors of trauma. If this type of language upsets you, this video is obviously not for you, so please sit back. You can always check out the next video. Otherwise, we hope you enjoy the video. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Good evening, one and all. I am Angel, as you can tell by reading what is on your screen, and that image is the closest to what I would look like if my inner appearance was reflected on the outside. I am the protector of the system, and it is my job to make sure everything is safe, not only for myself, but for my host and for the others in our system. Now, if you do not know, Patricia put out a video talking a little about DID, which is what I am a product of, I suppose. To be honest with you, I'm a bit of a narcissist, if you will, and not to say that I'm diagnosed with narcissism or anything. I'm told I'm quite a bit of an asshole, and yes, I'm going to curse, I'm going to swear, and if your little virgin ears cannot handle it, I would suggest you turn back. I will say that this role of protector, it is a rather new one for me. I was once, quite some time ago I suppose, I was the persecutor. I was the one who always essentially found our host's weaknesses and pressed all the buttons. Rather deplorable. But when I was born, or when I came to existence, I was angry. I was a product of the dark. Patricia was struggling with the idea, the simple notion of being, what is the word? It is, shit. It's not shit, it's, transgender. Transgender's the word. And not knowing who you are truly, it is quite fucked, really. I don't think that I could truly go through my life that way. And part of me, you see that? Part of me respects Patricia for being able to fight through all of that, despite being foolish at times, as all humans tend to be. My inability to process my emotions and my purpose being an alter, I decided that it was my job to release whatever anger I had on her. And at times, I think she truly believed she was worthless, and I still think she does to some degree, and, you know, it's quite dangerous now. A problem I exacerbated persists, and now I'm the one that's supposed to at least keep it contained, keep it in control, so she doesn't kill us all, so to speak. Well, allow me to regale you the tale of my integration with Mary. Little Mary, she was the only little in our system, and littles, they're the child alters, they're honestly, I don't like children. I don't. I'm sorry. To all of you who have children, to all of you who say your pets are your children, I don't like children. They're sopping wet, They're utterly disgusting. Filthy, diseased, pestilent. Or pestilent, that's the word, pestilent. Pestilent little things. And petulant as well, that's the other word I was trying to say. But Mary was different. She had broken off quite some time ago. Around the time our host's grandfather insisted that she grow up as a child. Sometimes being quite forceful, other times even more forceful, really. So she held a bit of trauma, and I suppose she decided to cling herself to me because I didn't treat her like she was worthless to me. Because I saw the same anger in her, but she didn't act upon it, which was utterly foreign to me. I mean, come on. If you're angry, let it out. Break a few things. Curse a few people out. Tell them to fuck right off and call them a bloody twat on top of it. Oh, see? That felt quite good. That felt quite good. So, getting back. As time went on, she decided that she was done. She was no longer needed. But the trauma wasn't completely taken care of, and I don't think it ever truly will be without the help of therapy, but that is another bridge to cross. There's another topic that I will not be getting into. I do not have the proper knowledge to talk about that at this given moment. The same goes for the topic I am getting into, which is integration, which I participated in with Mary. Mary decided that she was ready to become one, to be safe, and that I should be the one, since the others really, they either didn't know about her, or they were not cross with her, they were not angry with her, they were just indifferent, really. I feel like they didn't understand how children worked, and with her being such a different sort of child, being very mature for her age. But when we agreed to integrate together, we decided when it would be, why it would be, and in that integration I have Mary to thank for who I am. I'm not the angel of the past, I'm not vindictive, I'm not angry all the time, I'm not trying to hurt everyone. Well, to be honest, I'm not trying to hurt our host, and I'm not threatening to hurt anyone, since typically you will not find ALTERS who desire to harm anyone and act upon it. So in that integration, I became the person I am today. I became someone who eventually earned the respect of our host, of Patricia. And I found my purpose. My purpose is to protect. My purpose is to ensure that everyone is safe and that we do not essentially fuck right off in our sleep. But as a bit of a reward for doing this, Patricia is allowing me to have some time in the body. A full day, in fact. So I may very well record that, providing I know how to work the bloody camera, but I'm not the best with technology. I only recently learned how to truly use the computer, and even more recently learned how to use what's it called? Facebook. Yeah, Facebook. I almost said face bomb. Imagine. Now, I will say this. It is odd having a link to the outside world that I don't always have access to, simply because I'm not always out front. Patricia is the one who is in charge of daily life, since she has progressed enough in her maturity, her understanding, and her general outlook on life. It is quite astounding how she went from, honestly, being suicidal and what have you, to being a functional adult. Well, not entirely an adult, but she's making her way there, and I can appreciate that. But with that, I have exhausted any talking points that I truly wish to comment on, and that I have knowledge to speak upon. So, with that, it is time for me to go. And to those of you that are watching, if I find this whole thing to be a problem, I will end it myself. So don't disappoint me.